Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This has a mixed martial artist weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of CMAC, presenting Emil Piatek. Fighting out of the red corner. This has a mixed martial artist weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting Cage Legacy 6, and we are now in the lightweight division. This fight is one that jumped off the card here on the amateur circuit. We have Emil Piatek of CMAC, who is 4-0, taking on SBG Ireland's Aaron Daniels, who's 3-0. So somebody's O has got to go. Daniels, it's his first appearance since April 2017, and we are underway. Piatek straight away rushing Daniels, landing some good combinations to close the distance and get in tight. Got the body lock here on Aaron Daniels just up against the cage. Just a fight of the hands here. He's trying to get wrist control on Daniels. Daniels staying calm, back up against the cage, just looks for the trip. Beautiful work by Aaron Daniels, lands in side control and steps into full mount. Piatek spins, a bit of a scramble, and now it's Piatek who lands in Daniels' guard. Good scramble by both fighters. And I'm just obstructed just a little here, but Daniels just looks to be tying Piatek up, looking for the arm, but Piatek is aware of it and gets out of there, moves into side control. Aaron Daniels tries to get out the side. He does, he's in on a single. And turns the pipe and runs it. And ends up now in side control of Emil Piatek. This is a frenetic scramble pace here by both young men. And Daniels has the back of Emil Piatek at the moment. He's got to be careful. Piatek can get out of it. He abandons the back and repositions. He's got one hook in here. Aaron Daniels fishing the second hook in. He has it. And he's on the back now of Emil Piatek. Piatek's got to watch out what he does. He's just let go of one hook here and just controlling Piatek's left leg with his own. And a bit of hand fighting here by Emil Piatek. Daniels staying relatively calm on the back. He's waiting to see what Emil does here, and he's going to try and counter it. And Piatek, good work again to get out of that position, and now he is in Daniels' half guard. Excellent work. You can see both fighters highly skilled on the ground here. And now it's Piatek who's just going to take his time, control the position. He's just trying to pull Daniels back down to the mat. Cage just obstructing that at the moment. And he's going to pull Daniels out from the cage and try to sit into full guard, but Daniels got a knee in there to block it. Good work by Aaron Daniels. Again, just a scramble for position here, and Emil, he's happy to let Daniels try to scramble out of it and counter any of his moves. Nice shots on top here by Emil Piatek as well. An exhausting first round for both fighters here. High level, high speed scrambles. I'd say both fighters will be happy to hear the bell here, but an excellent opening round by two of the hottest prospects in Irish mixed martial arts. After such a high-paced first round, it'll be interesting to see the gas tank on both fighters here coming into the second. We're just waiting on the cage door. Decky Larkin, clap of the hands, and we're underway. A touch of gloves by Daniels, but Emil Piatek went for the leg kick off it. Piatek just reaching a little with them shots. Daniels lands a nice right hand down the center, but Piatek countered with a left. You see both fighters are comfortable here. They're just showing each other something, seeing how the other reacts. It's Emil Piatek who ties him up. Daniel's up against the cage yet again. Just head position here. He needs to stuff his head under the chin maybe of Daniels. Daniels breaks and we're back in the centre of the cage again. It's Emil who's holding the centre of the cage. Again, it's interesting to see here. Emil Piatek is a very active young fighter, so it'll be interesting to see the layoff of Aaron Daniels if that takes effect in this fight. A nice scramble again for position, and it's Emil Piatek who ends up on top. Aaron Daniels just trying to trap an arm. Just seems to be a little cut just under the right eye open up here of Aaron Daniels. I'm not too sure what caused it. Piatek starting to land some good shots on top here as well. In the corner, Dino Wade. One thing you say about Dino Wade's fighters is they listen to his instructions diligently. So it'll be interesting to see if Piatek does what they normally do and listen to their corner. He's just comfortable at the moment, just sitting in the guard here of Aaron Daniels, assessing the position. He's going to land some shots and try move himself up maybe to half guard, advance his position. Daniels just trying to shrimp out of it, and Piatek takes advantage of that, trying to step over into half guard, but Daniels does well to block that. He's trying to shrimp and get himself out of there, but Emil Piatek flattens him back down. This is excellent work, suffocating Aaron Daniels on bottom here by Emil Piatek. Great work. And again, Daniels just trying to scoot, get his hips, maybe get back to full guard. He's trying to elevate Piatek and get out of there, and it's a good scramble, but good work by Aaron Daniels trying to create that opportunity, but Emil Piatek reacted to it well, and again is in dominant position here. He's in half guard, could step across into side control here. Daniels, beautiful work though, slides the knee in and just gets it back to full guard. So excellent defensive work by Aaron Daniels on his back. But he spent the majority of this second round on his back, so the judges are going to score this one to Emil Piatek. So Daniels will have it all to do coming into the third round. But an excellent performance again by the CMAC man. Cage Legacy 6, we have Aaron Daniels and Emil Piatek coming into the third and final round, and I am delighted to say we are joined in commentary by the alpha female, Katrin Costigan. So Katrin, you've been watching this one cage side. How are you impressed with the young talent on display here in this fight?
Oh, extremely. I think all the amateurs to the pros that do fight on Cage Legacy, they have something to build on and prove. This is the stepping stone to the next level, to the UFC, to Cage Warriors, to, you know, the Cage Warrior champions. So they want it. Anybody in this sport, they don't want to lose. They don't want to walk in, feel defeated. They want to take it.
Just as we're saying that, it looks like Emil Piatek just maybe working for an anaconda or Dars, but Daniel's aware of it.
Yeah, he's very good at stopping what's coming forward as quickly as possible and scrambling really nice to stay top control. So he feels quite calm and confident there as well, listening to his coaches quite well.
You're somebody as well, Katrin. Something I spoke about before you joined me here in a commentary was Aaron Daniels. He hasn't fought since April of 2017, so almost a year. You're somebody who's experienced bad injuries and being out for long. Is the first fight back, is that something that will come into play in a fight of this magnitude?
To a point, depending on who you're sparring every day. So something like Dominic Cruz said, there's no such thing as cage rust, and I do believe every fighter, I think if you prepare yourself mentally, that should, whatever is lacking in physical, maybe going into it, should push you through. So it depends always. I found mentally, if I'm very strong, I look at the other person, I see them. If they're not as strong as me mentally, I know I can beat them. It's tough, but if you're battling, you know, and you never give in, you can put it all around, you know, in the positive.
Piatek has spent the majority of the third round here just in the dominant position again, and he's really shown great top control here for such a young fighter out of CMAC, Emil Piatek. This will push him to 5-0. He's never actually gone to the judges' scorecards, interestingly enough, as an amateur. He has 4 victories, 2 submissions and 2 knockouts, so this is cage time for him again, adding to the experience, I suppose, once again.
Yes, absolutely, and again from the bottom we can see that his opponent is constantly working and putting in his knee shield, giving him problems to not allow him to settle. He's certainly working submissions from the bottom as well and trying to get back up. I would like to see him passing now if he can possibly and keep that dominant position.
Just as we say that, Aaron,
Yeah.
Aaron Daniels just trying to scramble from the bottom, and beautiful work again by Emil Piatek just to scramble and almost take the back, but end up again in Daniel's side control.
Very nice to settle in here now and see what he can do from this position, not to rush too fast to mount as he may lose it. Side control is a brilliant place to just really dominate the fighter and wear him out, as you can see.
This corner just asking for shots to be rained down to solidify the position, but Piatek just spinning, looking for the back again.
Yes, back into the guard as well, going for the butterfly possibly.
Daniels, he's showcased some good defensive work this evening, but that's what it's been, unfortunately, Catherine. It's been a lot off his back, so...
Absolutely, yes. So, I mean, obviously the judges always view, the fighter that's on top as well, and judges are getting way, way better education at the game now of understanding what's going on between both fighters in both positions. So I would say Emil is going to get the judges' call on this one.
And let's take it to your judges' scorecards.
We've got to the judges' scorecards. The judges' score is back.